How much money does a voice actor make? Short answer is it's a decent amount. Long answer is it depends. It really depends on what kind of product you're working on. If you're doing a TVC, a 30-seconder, you can make anywhere between 1,000 and 1,200 dirhams. And if there's a cut down, then you make extra, even if you're not saying anything on that cut down. So you charge like 30% of the actual price to make a cut down. So if they're doing a 30-seconder and a 15-seconder, you get paid for the 30 and the 15, even if you're not voicing the 15. Now, if it's a radio production, it's a bit less than a TVC. It's about 750, 800 dirhams, sometimes a bit less depending on your experience. So if you're doing a documentary, you charge per page. Some of them go for like 750 to 800 a page. If it's a long project, then you can kind of cut down on the cost and go for like 350, 400 a page if it's like 20 pages, 30 pages. If you're doing an ad for a client that's going to use your voice for a long time, then you charge usage rights. So let's say they're doing a TVC and they're going to use your voice in perpetuity, then you can charge up to 5 times the rate of the TVC. Say you're charging 1,000 dirhams for that, you charge times 5 for the perpetuity usage because they're going to use your voice forever. Now, if you're signing exclusivity, exclusivity deals are a bit difficult to price because this is going to eliminate you from doing any competing brand. So let's say you're doing a car brand, you can't do any other car brand, and that's going to cost you a lot of work and it's going to cost you a lot of money, especially if you have a modular voice that can kind of adapt to any kind of car brand. What's important is to price exclusivity in a way where it makes sense. So if I'm getting paid for one car, then what am I losing out on the other side? And that's how you price it. So it can be up to 30, 40,000 a month, depending on how many times they need you to record or how many ads you're doing. Now, normal usage rights are either 50% of your original fee or they can be 100% depending on what the factors are. If they're going to use your voice for a year, then you can charge like 50% of the initial price. So with 1,000 dirhams, you're charging 1,500 dirhams for them to use the voice for the whole year if it's on social. If it's a social video, it's the same as a TVC, so you charge it 1,000, 1,200. If you're doing something special with your voice, like the way I do, for example, when I'm doing a Morgan Freeman voice or I'm doing a character voice, I charge extra. Now, I've been doing this for almost 20 years. I've been doing this here in Lebanon and different countries and across the GCC region. It's really a fun and lucrative career, and I would recommend it for anyone who's passionate about these things. And it's you talking on a microphone. How much more fun can it be? If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. Goodbye.